Hello, everybody, and thank you for your time today. We're just going to spend a few minutes this morning discussing a recent announcement that's being posted by Microsoft with regards to online services pricing. We're just here to give you a few facts around the announcement, a few ways in which we can help, and then a couple of call to actions. So firstly, what has been announced by Microsoft? Per the link to the Microsoft website, Microsoft have announced that online services pricing is being standardized so that all organizations will use the same list price under the enterprise agreement, including enterprise subscription agreement and MPSA agreements. What does that affect? Well, anything classed as an online service, such as a Microsoft 365 subscription. This will effectively see the removal of the programmatic discounts, which are built in for level B to D customers today. So level B customers representing anybody with 2,400 enterprise plans or above, level C customers at 6,000 and above, and level D customers at 15,000 and above. And those built-in programmatic discounts range anywhere up to around about 9% in today's world. As a note, this does not affect on-premises software licensing or Azure, so items such as Windows Server, SQL Server, or anything which is paid for via your Azure subscriptions will be unaffected by this change. And it also does not affect education customers. So when are these changes coming into effect? Well, the changes will take place from the 1st of November 2025. Now that will include any renewals which are for agreements currently due to expire on the 31st of October of this year, because the date for the new enrolment will be from the 1st of November. Price protection does remain in place for your existing agreements until their expiration. So if you don't have an agreement expiring until, say, June 2026, your price protection remains in place until then, as per the terms of the contract. Any new products added before the 1st of November, where you currently don't purchase a particular SKU today, will receive price protection until the renewal date. However, any new products added after the 1st of November will be subject to the changes in the list pricing. So what's the immediate call to action, and how can we as Bytes help you moving forwards? The immediate short-term action is obviously to understand the impact, and this will vary depending on your individual circumstances, how much you buy through the enterprise and MPSA programs. The CSP program will remain unaffected. We'll draw up the exact impact and timeline for you so that you can understand how this might impact budgets both within your next financial year and beyond that as well. Secondly, we're obviously here to provide impartial advice. And what does that mean? Well, effectively conducting a contractual assessment of all of your options, whether that be now or at the point of renewal. Which of the programs is best suited to our needs? Do we look at single versus multi-year terms, or do we now consider direct and indirect agreements to provide the best blend of commercial options to us? Thirdly, supporting your strategy. One of the key things to understand is obviously the roadmap for future projects where you may not have pricing currently locked in. With that 1st of November cutoff date, it might be important to undertake one of the traditional items within Microsoft contracts, and that's to lock in the pricing to avoid the potential increases. Secondly, we're obviously here to support you maximize the value from the existing products you have to make sure that there's no wastage from the products which are there, and that the deployment and usage of those products is as widely adopted as it can be, and also to make sure that you're avoiding duplication of technology. So with the potentially increased in price, you aren't paying for shelfware. And finally, let's create a lean environment and eliminate any wastage which is currently there. We can deploy our Quantum 365 tool to identify any immediate waste and potential reductions to licensing. This may prompt you to look at conversations around personas and licensing of different users in the organization. It may also prompt a review of JML policies. So do we now look at the way in which we assign licenses once users have left the organisation? Those are slightly longer term items. Obviously, the immediate impact and action will be to understand when those changes are likely to take effect for you and exactly what that impact will be. As a Bytes team, your account manager is obviously here to help, and their accompanying Microsoft specialists are available today to speak to you. Please do get in touch with them as soon as possible. We're not here to speculate on this call as to what may happen with regards to some of your individual contracts. We'll work with you on a one-to-one basis to understand the exact impact and some of the mitigating actions. Thank you for your time to listen to this message this morning, and have a good rest of the day.